teacher talk session tonight, and tonight we are having a very special guest from Turkey, and she's a teacher of English, Selda Kul Baştürk. When she comes, we are going to start our live session with her, and there she is. If you just send me the request, hocam, I can accept it. Okay, just a moment. Just need to wait. It connects. No, it connects, hocam. We just need to wait a little bit because of the Instagram.
Hi.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hello,
That's
Selda hocam.
How are you?
I'm fine. It's great to see you here, and I'm really happy to have you here in Teacher Talk session. Thank you. I just want to say thank you very much for accepting my invitation for Teacher Talks and being with us tonight here.
I want to thank you for inviting me. I'm really excited to be here. Actually, I have lots of live on Instagrams, but I'm really excited now. Sorry for this.
It's okay, hocam. It's not a problem. You know that it's just it's not a formal session. It's informal
Yeah.
session, so we are relaxed. So take it easy. Take it easy, hocam.
Okay.
Okay. And so we are very busy, and especially you are also very busy. So I don't want to take your time more. And if you're ready, can we start?
Yes, I'm ready. We
Okay.
can start.
Okay. And I know about you, hocam, but maybe our audiences would like to know about you. Can you tell about us, can you tell us about yourself, please, and a bit about your experiences too?
Yeah, of course. I've been an English teacher for 20 years. I'm old enough. And I graduated from Istanbul University and English Literature Department. And I completed my master's degree in the field of educational programs.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been involved in many projects so far, especially twinning projects. We will talk
We
about
will
it
talk
later.
about it, yes.
Yes, I have won 18 national and 16 European quality labels, as far as I remember,
Wow.
and two special awards. And I'm the author of Speaky's notebooks. I don't want to mention the publisher due to the Instagram regulations. And I'm also the author of these activity books.
Mm-hmm.
That's all from me.
Okay.
And I'm currently working in a primary school in Istanbul, Ataşehir Primary School. That's all from me.
Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you very much, hocam. And by the way, it's not a problem to mention a kind of a name, like
Really,
you said, the book name. It's not a problem. We don't have any problem like that, so
maybe
you
it's
can
about
talk
the
about it.
yeah, okay,
Okay.
okay. More and more speaking notebooks.
Okay. All right, hocam. Thank you. And Selda hocam, my next question is, what was or were your turning point or points in your own education?
In my education, okay.
Yes.
When I was in high school, I wanted to be a journalist,
Oh,
and I wanted to study on history. I used to love history at that time, and I didn't think about studying on languages. And one day, and as you know, when you are in high school, you have to choose your field of study
yes.
from 2 years, and you have to select maths, social sciences, or languages. and I chose social sciences, and I was happy there. But my sister, who was an ELT teacher at that time, she was older than me, and she convinced me in 10 minutes to be a language student.
Oh,
Yes, she said, you will be happier and you will be more successful if you study languages. Quit social sciences field and study on languages. And in 10 minutes, I decided to go to school, and it was the last day to shift the field. And I was a language learner, language student at that moment.
wow.
And so I cannot forget that breakfast table with my elder sister. So it changed my education, it changed all my life, thanks to my dear sister. That's a colleague
Yeah,
of me.
that's really, we should be thankful to her about this decision that changed your mind. It's really great. Now you're a great ELT teacher
Thank
for
you.
all of us. Thank you. Thank you very much, Hocam. And Selda Hocam, we know that you just mentioned that almost 20 years you have been teaching for a long time, and probably in this period you have tried different methodologies, different strategies, and different techniques in your lessons. And I'm sure you're still trying different things in your lessons. And also, when you think about all of this, you have a philosophy of teaching probably. And so my question is, what is your philosophy of teaching?
Um, Teaching is a never-ending journey, we can say. And in my opinion, a teacher should never end a day without learning something, without reading something, or at least we can explore a technological tool. Maybe we
Uh-huh.
can learn about one tool a day. Maybe we can create a material one day. But we shouldn't end a day without producing something. It can be reading, it can be exploring a new technological tool, it can be creating a material, but we have to learn something every day. That's my
Mm-hmm.
philosophy.
I see. Thank you. Thank you very much, Hocam. And we are educators and we are teachers, and in our life we have a lot of stories. There's some bad stories, some good stories. Sometimes we have failed stories and some success stories. But what I want to ask you is, can you tell us one or maybe two success stories of yours, something inspirational? I'm sure you have a lot of stories, but if you can share one or two stories with us, we will be happy about it.
Thank you. Not a lot, actually, but I can talk about my EBA TV period. And as you know, EBA TV time, it was pandemic, and EBA TV recordings were taken in during the pandemic time. And I was invited to the ministry and to be the English teacher for primary lessons. When the recording started, I was really excited. I had no confidence in myself, and I was really afraid of the negative feedback I might receive. But when I started, not bad. I started to take the recordings. It's such an atmosphere. Imagine that you are in a classroom, but no students. There were two cameramen in front of you. There were huge spotlights above you. But there were no students. You just look into your camera and you had no idea what were you doing there. And when I watched my first lesson on TV, I hated myself. I really hated myself. It was
Don't,
awful.
don't. Yeah.
It was awful. I thought it was awful. But then I tried to get messages from all around Turkey. Parents sent me some messages with their kids. And they said, look, Selda teacher, my son, my daughter is watching you, is learning from you. And that point, I started to think that I tapped on my shoulder and I said, yes, you did. It's good. Because At that time, I worked with such a great team. I had such a great team of my
Uh-huh.
friends. We loved each other, we trusted each other, and that was a great teamwork. That was my success story because it was an incredible honor for me to be the teacher of not only my students, but the teacher of a whole country. It was an honor for
Wow,
me.
that's
And
definitely a big honor for you.
yes, and I can tell you about my story about e-twinning. I started e-twinning projects in 2018, and I had no idea about e-twinning projects
Uh-huh.
because there were no training on internet. There were no training in my city, so I had to learn all about e-twinning by myself. I tried to learn. I worked on myself, and the next year, I won the special award. So if you want to learn, you can learn. If you work, you can get the award. And the next year, I got the second award in each winning projects.
Wow.
That's the second one.
That's perfect. That yeah, the two great stories from you. Thank you very much for sharing with us here, Selda Hocam. They're really, they're very important, and I'm sure that they both stories are very precious for you, and
Yeah.
a lot they both have a lot of meaning for you about it. Thank you for sharing. Thank you. And what I'm ask you about it, my next question, I think, like we are educators, we are teachers, and to teach, we need to have some the qualities and skills. Okay, and so to do this, and we need to think about it. What are the most qualities and the important ones for us and skills to become successful teachers in our field? So when you think about this, what are your ideas about this topic?
A successful English teacher. This is the topic, right?
Yes, exactly.
And a successful English teacher can be a successful English teacher is not an easy thing because you have to be passionate about teaching. You have to communicate clearly. You have to be patient. You have to be creative. You have to stay updated. You have to be a good singer. You have to be a good dancer. You have to combine all of these skills together. So, combining these skills make you a great English teacher. If you can do this, you are the best. But I'm sure that as ELT teachers, we are really different from the other fields. Please, the other
Definitely.
fields don't get angry with me because,
That's the reality.
because sorry, but we work more than the others, I guess. That's my
Mhm.
opinion.
I I see. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Hojam for sharing us. And I'm sure that you have, that you have been teaching for a long time and you have tried a lot of, the activities in your lessons. And what I want to tell us right now, can you tell us one or maybe two activities that you like to use for your classes?
Actually, I really love using gamification. Gamification is very important in our lessons. We have
Uh-huh.
to engage students in our classrooms. And I love using my own materials in my classrooms. And I love to use smart boards during the class, and I use my own videos. I create them for my students. I use my videos. I use my games,
Mm-hmm.
ELT games, and not only the digital ones, but also I create my worksheets, and it's really fun for me to use my own materials in my classrooms because I need my students' needs. Gamification is the first one, and the second one is using my own materials during the classroom, I can
Uh-huh.
say.
I see. Thank you very much, Hojam. But can other teachers reach your materials? Can they use it? Is it okay? So how can they get them if they want?
Yes, I have a website, ingilizceetkinlik.com. They can use it. It is just for primary school grades,
Mm-hmm.
second grade, third grade, and fourth grade. They can see the videos, they can see the games and worksheets and download all of these if they
Okay.
wish.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Can you just repeat the name of the page hocam? Your page?
İngilizce etkinlik.com.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much.
It's easy.
So they can,
It's
they,
a
yeah,
easy
it's easy.
domain.
EngilizceEtkinlik.com. So you can get all the activities and worksheets and other things. You can find that website if you go there. Selda hocam's
Yeah.
website. It's very useful to
Thank
use it.
you.
Don't miss it. Okay. You're welcome hocam. All right. So Selda hocam, you mentioned it. We talk about it. You know that we are experienced teachers, and there are a lot of teachers, the new teachers all around Turkey, we can say that. And when they start their job, they will face maybe a lot of good things, and maybe also they will face some difficulties too. So when you think about them, what are your suggestions for the new teachers for their career?
Our new teachers and our young colleagues are so excited, and they are full of fresh knowledge, and they are full of energy, and it is very useful for our profession. Um, I believe that they will become great educators because they follow technology very closely.
Mm-hmm.
So they can communicate much better with the kids because there will be no generation gap between the students with them. So they will be successful. But if they continue to develop themselves, they have to train themselves, they have to follow the trainings,
Uh-huh.
they have to develop the technological tools, and because everything is changing so quickly, so frequently, so to keep up with these things, they have to develop themselves every day
Mm-hmm.
because everything is changing so quickly.
Totally agree with you, Hojam. You're right. So quickly. Sometimes we can't, to catch it up. Sometimes we
Yeah,
can't catch it up.
yes, yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sada Hojam. I know that you have a mascot named Speaky, I think, if
Speaking,
I'm not wrong.
yes,
Yes, Speaky
speaking is
with
here.
you
Yeah,
in your lessons, and your students love it.
yeah.
And I saw that on your videos sometimes. Can you
Here.
just tell us the story behind of it? What is the purpose of it, and how did you start to use it? What's your aim about it?
Okay, so Speaky says hi.
Hi.
Speaky is always with me, by the way. He's my son. Speaky's story started in 2018 or 2019, as far as I remember, when I had a project called "Teach Me Your Language." Teach Me
Uh-huh.
Your Language. It was an e-twinning project, and for this project, we we taught our languages to the partners. For example, we teach Turkish words, simple Turkish words, numbers,
Uh-huh.
colors, etc., to the Polish, Portuguese, Italian students, and they teach their own languages to us. It's a simple, but it was a fun project, and we needed a project mascot, and this is the project mascot of that time.
Oh, nice. Mm-hmm.
I imagined this little mascot, and my friend Gülhan designed it for me, and Speaky carried word cards to Portugal, to Jordan, and Italy. We
Wow.
sent word cards with him, and he traveled to Jordan, and then he traveled to Portugal, and then Italy. And he took a city tour with the students. He took photos with the students, and he carried word cards with him. And
Wow.
he
Mm-hmm.
came back. And when we started to take the lessons for EBA TV, we thought having a teaching buddy like him would be a great idea because children will love it, we said. And then I registered Speaky's trademark. And since
Mm-hmm.
then, I used Speaky in my lessons. My students love it. And they sometimes sit on the table. They sometimes talk with the students. My students come and love it. That's all. And then I use his name and I use his images in my activity book, Speaky's notebook. And Speaky is always with my students, with
It's
all students.
with your students. It's really, they're really lucky about it, and they're really lucky that they have Speaky with them. It's great.
Speaky with them.
Selda hocam, is it okay? Can we buy Speaky from somewhere else? Is
Uh,
it possible, or you have only one Speaky?
I have a lot of speakies because I need a separate one sometimes, but we don't sell it. But maybe somewhere can sell it. I don't know yet.
Oh, I see.
We are
Okay.
studying on it. We are working on it.
Oh,
Maybe one
wonderful.
day.
Maybe one day, why not? Okay, thank you very much, Selda hocam.
You're
And
welcome.
now I would like to move to another topic which is related to you and your expertise about it. You are an e-twinning expert, really a great expert about an e-twinning, and you have won lots of awards about it. So, and I'm sure that a lot of teachers are wondering, and maybe they would like to start a project on e-twinning. So, what can you tell us about it?
Let's not say expert because expert is a very high level. Yes, I can say I'm good at e-twinning projects. Let's say it. E-twinning projects are known as European School Network projects, and in these projects, you never work alone. You cannot work alone because you have some partners from abroad and in Turkey, and you collaborate with the students and the teachers from different schools and different cities and even different countries. So different countries come together and create projects. And for this reason, e-twinning project supports students and teachers, language development, digital skills.
Mm-hmm.
So it provides lots of things to us. So if um, teachers want to start an e-twinning project, they should really do it. It's
Mm-hmm.
easy. It's really easy and it's really fun. Please come and join, as I can say.
I see. Thank you. Thank you very much, hocam. And this e-twinning project, and my next question is related to about it again. And how does it affect students and teachers in the classroom? And
Uh,
what is the reason, or why, let's say, why should or shouldn't teachers join it?
Mhm. As I mentioned now, thanks to this project, different schools come together and they create online products. And these develop 21st century skills, and such as language development, such as digital skills,
Mm-hmm.
and creativity, communication, and cooperation. And more than that, these projects are the basis of Erasmus Plus projects. And when you work on e-twinning projects, you have some partners and you can come together with them and create an Erasmus project. And with Erasmus projects, you can go abroad with your students.
Wow.
So it is the basis of going abroad. Please don't miss that chance.
It's great. Thank you. I hope now I'm trying to find some, the projects on e-twinning. I'm still looking for it, and I hope I will find one. Okay. And my actually you mentioned it, but when the teacher wants to start a project, are there any specific steps that they follow?
Yes, first, the teachers need to register on e-twinning portal. And if their school is not registered, they have to register their schools as well. And then they also add their partners to
Uh-huh.
the projects. Actually, first they have to come with an idea of project,
Mm-hmm.
and they write a project. It's it's not a complicated one, believe me. Just write the steps of the projects and apply for a project, okay? And then this is a quick and simple step. Once the project is approved, you start the work online. And this is an online project, and you study, you work
Uh-huh.
online platform. You upload your works. It can be ebooks, it can be a presentation, it can be photographs, whatever. You just upload your works and you create something common. So collaboration begins, so communication begins, and then when you complete all of these works, you write a report, let's say, what
Mm-hmm.
you have done so far, and we call this quality label process application. And you apply for the quality label, and then you wait, and then you get your quality labels if you have made a right project,
I see.
let's say.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Hojam. You have given us a lot of information about evening.
So
Okay. So, let's talk about a little bit technology, Hojam. It's not easy to follow technology for us, especially these days. It improves very, the quickly, and sometimes it's not easy for us to follow it. But, what I want to ask that how do you follow these technological improvements in education world? What do you do for this?
I can say that I'm a good social media user, so I stay updated on
We know.
technological advancement in education by following some leading figures on Instagram and YouTube, but I cannot remember their names now. And when I see a tool, for example, I see a
Mm-hmm.
tool on Instagram or YouTube. They say this tool is great. Try this tool for this. If I like that, I save that post, or I take a note, and then I really sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry, because there was a notification. Sorry, and then I take note, and then I try it. If I
Mm-hmm.
try, if I like it, I take another note, do this for this aim. I take small notes and I try to work on it. For the first time, you create a content, but it's not a good one for the first time. But the second time, you get a better one. But believe me, if you continue to work on the same tool, you create better, and the best one.
I
So
see.
you don't need to know a lot of tools. You don't need to know all of these words, all of these AI tools, all of these Web2 tools. Just know a few of them and specialize on them.
Mm-hmm.
It's very important.
Mm-hmm. I see. Thank you. Thank you very much, Selda Hocam. And by the way, you just mentioned AI, but my next question is actually going to be with AI. You know that it's very popular, and we use it almost every the part of our life. We try to use it. So I'm sure that you are using it too, like us. And
Yeah.
I'm sure that you have some the popular and some useful tools that you use it. Is it okay if you share one, maybe two tools that you use for your lessons?
Yes, sure. First of all, Canva. Canva is not an AI tool, but in it, Canva contains AI tools in it. Canva includes everything. I can say that, that when we were younger, we were younger. It's such
You
weird.
are still
We
young.
were younger. We know that knowing about office programs
Yes.
was very important. But now we don't need any office programs now. A teacher should know about Canva because you can create presentation, you can create videos, you can create worksheets, you can create bookmarks, whatever you want. So, and now AI tools. There are lots of AI tools in Canva. So, as teacher should explore Canva, especially the AI tools in Canva. The first one you can say AI, Canva, and AI tools. And of course, ChatGPT is our best assistant today. And
Definitely.
but we have to use the correct prompts for this. And I use Suno a lot because I
Mm-hmm.
create songs, and it is very useful. Please use Suno for creating songs, and then I create videos of these songs using Canva.
Canva.
And
Mm-hmm.
Magic School is a good AI tool. With Magic School, you can do everything. You can create quizzes from YouTube. You can create songs. You can create lesson plans. Whatever you want. Magic School is a great tool.
I
And
see.
I can
Mm-hmm.
say for Twi. Twi is a great tool for ELT teachers. They can use it for everything. I can
Definitely.
suggest.
I'm sure that thank you very much for these useful tools.
Yeah,
I'm sure that
somebody says oldies but goldies. I still use Office programs.
yeah, that
Yes,
way
we
that he
are.
still Ali Hocam. Ali Hocam says I still use Office program. We do. Don't worry, Ali Hocam. You are not
Yes,
alone. We
we,
all use.
yes, we do. So
We do. Don't worry. Okay. Thank you very much, Hocam, for these, the useful tools.
yes.
And Selda Hocam, I know that you are very busy and you have doing a lot of things in your job. So, but right now, what are you doing for your job? And are you doing anything special? And do you have any projects for the future?
Yes, I have, as I mentioned, I have set up a website and where I share my materials with my students and parents and the other teachers in Turkey. And I continue to create content for this website. And however, I cannot give up e-twinning projects, of course. So
Mm-hmm.
I have created another nice project, and in coming days, I will start working on it. And the
Perfect.
theme of this project is digital citizenship. Digital citizenship was already a topic that I have been working on with a group of teachers with the Minister of Education
Wow.
for 3 years. That's why I chose this topic, and we are starting to working on digital
Uh-huh.
citizenship for e-twinning nowadays.
Wonderful. Wonderful. It's great, Selda Hocam. It's great to hear them. Okay, thank you very much. And I know that you have won Global Teacher Award in 2000.
20.
Yeah, 20. Yes,
20.
in 2020. Yes, 20. In 2020 award. And that's perfect. I just really want to say
Yeah.
congratulations one more time. That's really prestigious award all around the world, we can say. And after, the after winning this award, how has it affected your life and career?
And I can start from the beginning. I was giving this award in 2020, and I got this award in pandemic time.
Mm-hmm.
As it was an online ceremony because of the pandemic. Thank God that I could receive my award live in India later. And after this award, I also won Global Education Award, and the name of the award is Inspirational Teacher of the Year. And I got my award in Dubai. It was really cool. Then after these two
Perfect.
awards, I was chosen as AKF's Turkey ambassador, and since 2022, for 2 years, I have been answering questions from teachers who want to apply for this uh, awards, who wants to nominate this uh, awards, and I also help the winner teachers. They want to
Uh-huh.
connect each other and they want to connect to the institution. And I also congratulate you on winning this award as well. I can see
Thank you.
your global teacher award
Yes.
behind you.
20,
And as you
2021.
know, as you know, as you are one of the awardees, that's a great honor. Thanks to
Definitely.
this award, your success, our success, is recognized by not only in Turkey but also in other countries. Uh,
Exactly.
that's why that was an honor for me, and that is an honor to help our teachers to nominate themselves. And by this way, I want to thank AKS for giving this
Of
great
course.
opportunity for the teachers because it is very, very special award. Thank you.
Definitely, definitely. Thank you very much, Ajam, to mention the AKS award here also. That's really important. And if you want to get this award, it's easy to do it. You can just go aks.com, I think, if I'm not wrong, and you can apply for the award. But of course, you should have some good projects done or something that's really inspirational for your students and for the teachers and for other people
Yes,
in your country and for other countries too.
yes, exactly. And so, congratulations.
Yeah, for both of us and for the other teachers
Yes,
who has won this prestigious award
yes, and
in
inspired
Turkey.
us. Yes.
Okay. Okay, Selda hocam. Thank you very much. The time flies, Selda hocam, and we cannot see the future or we cannot guess what's gonna happen. But what I'm gonna ask you is, how do you see yourself in 10 years? Will you still be a teacher or will you try another job or maybe jobs?
Jobs. I don't know.
Yeah, more than one.
I don't like making long-term plans because everything can change in one day
Uh-huh.
dramatically. We have seen this several times. So I don't like making long-term plans. So I don't like things like that. I can't say things like that. I will be a school manager. I want to open my own language school. I don't want to say something like that because I don't know my future. I just work for today. That's all I can say. But as far as I know myself, I will never be a school principal
I
because
see.
because being a school principal, being in school management requires strong skills, leadership, and I don't have that skill. So I'm sure that I won't be a school principal one day. I'm sure about that. Um,
That's a good point.
yeah, if I don't continue as a teacher, maybe I will definitely be in education, maybe teacher training, maybe
Oh,
in projects, but
oh, I
I will
see.
be definitely in education. And right now I have storybooks. I have written
Yeah.
some storybooks and they are being rated to be published. If they're published and if it goes well, maybe I can go on in this field. Maybe. I don't know. It's about education. Uh,
I
but
see.
I, but I cannot be in other fields such as business, such as trading. Uh, these ideas, these areas are not for me.
Mm-hmm. I got it. So it's like we are educators, and that even if we stop like teaching, but we are looking for some other jobs which is related to education
Mhm.
because we're born to educate, I think. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Anyways, okay, thank you very much, Ajahn, for sharing that with us. There are a lot of times, in our life, some difficult times, some, the good times, but sometimes we face really challenging times. And when we face that moment, sometimes when we say that, oh, I wish I could have that kind of a superpower so I could easily fix this problem or I could easily face this problem. And when you think about this in your classes, if you could have one superpower to use it in it, what would it be and how would it help you?
If I had a superpower, I would
Yes.
have a magical wand in my hand. And
Oh,
I would definitely use it to touch my students and as a language teacher and make them speak English. And at least I would touch them and I would remind them the lesson previous week. That would be enough.
yeah, the remember the
That's all.
previous week. That's
Yes,
great. Yeah, that's
that
really, we
that
need
that
them.
would be yes, that would be the superpower.
It's a wonderful superpower. Thank you very much, Ajam, for sharing with us. Selda Ajam, think that again, that we finished the interview and you go outside your home and find a lottery ticket, ends up winning $100 million. What
Hundred
would you do?
million dollars.
Yes,
What would I do?
but please be honest, okay?
Okay, I will be honest. Don't worry. Uh, I won't say I would spend all the money for world peace. I would spend all the money for education. No, I would quit the job. Of course, I would spend some of the money for children who needs it, but for children
Mm-hmm.
who are sick, who needs education. Yes, but I would quit my job. Yes, I wouldn't teach anymore because I'm an honest person. I wouldn't say I would go on my school. No, I would quit and I would travel around the world. That's it. I would just travel, and if I had more money, I would sit in my garden and drink my tea. That's all.
Perfect.
But I'm sure I cannot sit down without doing anything. I would continue to create something. I'm sure it can be something, crafting things. It can be something materials. It can be a book. I would go on creating
Uh-huh.
something, but I wouldn't go on working anymore.
No,
I'm sure.
that's great. Yeah, after winning $100 million, yeah, you don't need to that work. It's great. Wonderful. Thank you very much, Selda, for sharing your ideas about it. Okay, time flies, and now, Jam, I'm gonna ask you my last question. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. This is the most difficult one. What is your motto
Motto in my life.
in life and for education,
I'm
whatever you want?
They're the same. I'm not someone who complains a lot.
Uh-huh.
I don't criticize my surroundings. I don't say, why is this like this? Why is he like this? Why does she say something like this? I don't criticize things and people
Mm-hmm.
because I believe that complaining drains someone's negative energy, drains energy negatively. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so I don't like complaining. Instead of complaining, I prefer focus on doing something in order to fix it. So my motto is, don't complain, do it better, do the
That's
situation better, do something to do the situation better. That's my motto.
perfect. Great. Really, don't complain. Do something better. That's a really great motto. Thank you very much, Selda hocam. Okay, Selda hocam, I ask all my questions to you, and before ending our live sessions, would you like to add anything else?
Welcome, Job. Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm really sorry for the previous week. Sorry.
It's okay,
Um,
not a problem. Mm-hmm.
it was very great session. Thank you. It was very fun. I was relaxed. Thank you for this. I hope to see you one day. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, Selda hocam, and I would like to say one more time, thank you very much for your, for your ideas, for your suggestions, for your, the all the things that you said about my questions. Thank you. And the most important thing is your time. You spent your precious time with us here with Teacher Talks and with our audiences. That's also important for us. Thank you very much. And
I
Selda Kul Baştürk was with us tonight with Teacher Talks 176, and we had a fruitful session with her. And as you know, that we are going to be here next week on the same day at the same time every Monday at 9 p.m. We are going to be here, and until the next time, wherever you are, Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, everybody. And until the next time, take care of yourselves. Take care of yourself, Selda Hocam.
Good
And bye bye,
night.
everybody. And
Thank you.
peace.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.